say there is nothing better than Sabrina Saturday, right? You watched her on Girl Meets World. You watched her on Adventures in Babysitting. You listened to Thumbs, her new song. Are you guys ready to meet Sabrina? Alright, without further ado, please welcome Hollywood Records recording act, Sabrina Carpenter!
Guys, I'm so happy I'm at Pinkberry right now. You have no idea.
Where everybody, since we think it's morning, Pinkberry for breakfast, right?
Oh yeah, I was planning on it.
It works for me, breakfast, lunch, dinner, any meal really.
Yeah.
So welcome to Rhode Island.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Is it nice to take a break from acting and focus on your music?
Yeah, I think for a while I was going pretty strong filming, the show, and so every single week, it's 5 days a week you're on set, and you get into this strict routine and schedule, and you start to get comfortable, so to shake things up and to be able to just kind of go really hardcore on the music for the past few months has been incredible.
So I didn't realize that you're only 17, and you already came out with not one, but 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel?
Feels pretty chill. Yeah. No, I think I guess when you put it that way, it sounds like I've done quite a lot, but I feel like I'm just getting started, so.
I saw your video for Thumbs.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay, good.
I think we should all start a subway dance party.
I agree. I think we should start a flash mob in the subway.
Totally. I want to know, you're going to be 18 this year.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans?
I'm gonna be in tour around that time in Europe, so I'm actually gonna be in Paris on my 18th birthday for my very first time, which feels super magical. It feels like it stepped out of a movie, and I'm really excited. That's always been one of my biggest dreams.
So it's kind of like when you turn 18, you're legal. It is like Girl Meets World. Do you miss the show?
Yeah, of course. I think that's always a piece of I'm still technically a child until my 11th, but I think, it's a piece of childhood that I grew up on the show. I started it when I was 13, so most of my memories, most of me going through puberty happened on that show, on that set, with those people. So my good days and my bad days, I was surrounded by those people, and I think you remember that through those years, whatever you're doing. It might just happen to be on a set, so I'll always miss that part of it.
So come on, be real with us. We want to know. Did you steal anything from the set when it was said and done?
Steal? No, unfortunately. I did, however, buy a lot of my clothes. They had a sale at the end of the show, so I just went in and took everything.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
So one of us, could we have bought something?
Well, I think what they do is they give us first dibs, which is kind of nice, and then after that, they take all the stuff and they put it into a store. Essentially, I've seen that there's a store that has a lot of the clothes from the show.
You're like the queen of social media. 11 million fans are on Instagram. Did I just see you hit the million mark on Twitter?
I would never say I'm a queen of social media. I'm more like a
What's
peasant.
your strategy, girl?
I just try to be real. I just try to have fun. I don't know. I don't think about it too much, which I think is kind of the most important thing. And
is there a social media trend, something like a filter, anything that you're like, oh, I'm done with it, so sick of it, don't want to see it again? The mannequin challenge, something that you've seen where you're like, I'm done.
I honestly don't think I get involved enough in the first place. I tried to do the mannequin challenge on my tour and it failed miserably. So I was like, nah, I'm not cut out for trends. So I think that when I do stuff, I just like to try to be as artistic as possible and think of it as if I was making a diary or a collage, but it's just I can share it with the world.
I have a few questions from your fans out here. She said, when you were little, you danced. So what was your favorite style of dance and what competitions did you do?
Oh, it's a good question. I think my favorite style was hip-hop ever since I was a little girl, because I don't know, I always preferred jazz and hip-hop and the upbeat kind of things, and my sister was on point, and she was this amazing ballerina, so I was just kind of the opposite. I did a lot of competitions in the Poconos, and that's kind of where I did most of my dance competitions.
By the way, the Janelle who just asked that question, she came from a dance competition moments ago and is going back to her dance competition.
Oh my gosh, you're just suddenly that's awesome, good luck. That's so cool. No wonder you.
She gave me that backstory when she checked in.
That's so cool.
Madison, where are you, girl? When you see the look on your fans' faces, how do you feel and what does it mean to you? By the way, she put a little comment in there with a heart. I love you.
Oh. When I see the look on your face, well, it depends on the look. If it's not a great look, I don't know how I feel. Usually, I think it's always been really cool to me that with things like this, things that are super intimate, and then as well as the live shows that I've been so lucky that I've gotten to do so many of this past year and will continue to do, it's such a real experience. And I always think of it as like when I saw live theater, and like we kind of did the same thing with the show. We had live tapings every week, so I just kind of love getting a real reaction out of people, whether it's, you know, I'm singing with you and you're singing along with the lyrics and we're just having the best time, or I'm crying or you're crying or we're laughing. It's really cool that we're able to share that together, because, you know, there is so much now that it is through a phone and it's kind of like mechanical, and so the way that we can laugh together and share these real emotions together, those are the things that inspire the music that I make, so I love that.
All right, Sophia. Sophia wants to know, what is your favorite ride at Disney?
Disneyland or Disney World?
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Well, they shut down Tower of Terror. They're making it like the Guardians of the Galaxy
Really?
ride. I know, which I'm excited about because I like Guardians of the Galaxy. But
Same thing for Disney World?
no, Disney World is always
They're
Tower
keeping
of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Thankfully.
Woo.
But I'm trying to think of Disneyland, what my favorite ride is. It could be Haunted Mansion.
That's a good
Does that
one.
say a lot about me? I don't know. I like that ride.
You're doom and gloom.
Yes.
You're the
I'm
Grim
so
Reaper. That's
edgy.
okay. You like darkness. So do I.